Welcome back to the channel. I'm telling you guys now, there's probably not a single woman on earth that would ever admit to this. And there's a lot of things, bro, that women don't admit to, but it's the truth. They just don't like how it sounds, so they say, oh no, that's not true, but it is true. Come on. Women don't actually want men to care. And I'll explain this. They like the idea of thinking that you care. They just want it's actually insane, bro. Everything to women is like a thought and a feeling. If you can make a woman believe that you care about her, but your actions like don't, that's perfect. That is perfect. That's what you want. Women actually don't want guys to care about them. They want you to care about yourself. They want you to care about the things you're doing that makes your life and her life better. That's what they care about. It's not her that she wants you to care about. I swear to God, man. I swear to God. But at the same time, they don't want to have the thought in their head that you don't care, because that'll throw them off. They want to think that you care when you actually don't, which is insane. It's insane. And here's the thing. If you actually care, but you act like you don't, that does not work either. That does not work either. Wait, let me rephrase this. We have to step back just a little bit right now. So basically, the way you have to be with women, and I'm being 100% serious, bro. You want to make her believe that you care so her feelings are satisfied. But at the same time, you don't want to go deep into that. You don't want to go deep into that, bro, and prove how much you care and show her with your actions and your everything how much you care and you're so invested in all this stuff. You just want her to think you care. But in actuality, you care more about yourself and what you're doing. It's not that you don't even care about her at all. It's just women want a man who knows what the fuck he's doing. Yes, you have to focus on yourself and your own life. Yes. More than you're thinking about her, bro. You have to be locked in. You got to be dialed. You got to be dialed in. You have to be busy with your own individual life. It's not about focusing on love and romance and all that kind of stuff, bro. It doesn't work. I'd tell you as if it works. It doesn't work. And a lot of us have found that out when we were like a teenager. The shit don't work. Women are savages, bro. There's no room to be putting your emotions first, and you care for her so much and you love her so much and you just want love in your life so much, and oh my God. It don't work. You don't put that first. Never ever should you ever put that first in any case scenario. You shouldn't be that way to begin with. The reason any of us ever were like that before in the past is because we were brainwashed, bro. We were brainwashed. We thought like this crazy kind of love exists and all. I'm not saying love don't exist at all, because it does. It's just, it's like, you know, that first love type shit? That don't exist. It doesn't exist, bro. It doesn't exist. You have to learn how to be. You gotta make some errors You got to go through trials and tribulations. And you understand how to carry yourself, bro, and that's what turns women on. When you don't know how to carry yourself and you're too invested, you're loving on her too much, she don't want that. She wants you to focus on yourself. She wants you to love yourself and your own life and do what you're doing. She loves that. She loves that you can make your life better and also hers, especially hers. But she also wants to know that you do care. Her emotions and her mind and all that has to feel that way, which it makes sense. I'm not saying that they're crazy for this. Bro, that's how it is. It's just that a lot of us had to learn this shit through trial and error and tribulation throughout our lives. I'm telling you, bro, if you can just be on point with women, it's so fucking easy, bro. It's so easy. It's so easy, but it's still not easy to find the right partner. But if you're exactly what you need to be as a man in every way, shape, and form, you will eventually land on that girl, on that woman, whatever. You will eventually land on it. It could happen tomorrow. It could happen in 6 months or 2 years or 5. But the longer you're in that state and you understand how to be and you don't get caught up in some BS, you will see success much quicker. I'm telling you this right now. And it's simple, bro. It's simple. It's easy. It's everything. But what's not easy and what's not simple is coming around the right person. That's going to take time. You're going to have to be patient. And there's still no guarantees of anything, but at least you'll get lots of dates. At least you'll get lots of good looks. To make a relationship happen today, bro, in this world, very difficult. And we've all had relationships. I was in one last year. Keeping it, going all the way, that's a whole different thing. And it's not easy because of social media and all that kind of shit. So yeah, bottom line, women want you to just get it. And you will get it if you go through what you need to go through to finally get it. You have to go through that phase where you're pissed, bro. You're pissed because you were sold a lie and you believed it. You believe that you had to be that nice guy that's doing all this stuff and you're caring for her and she's your sweet little baby angel. Oh my God, oh my God. Nah, bro. Women are savages, bro. They're savages. They're not like that. Sure, they can be cute sometimes. They can be all cuddly and sweet and innocent sometimes. Sometimes they can be. And I'm not going to lie. When they're that way towards you and you have a girl like that by your side, it feels good. Women should be like that, bro. Women should be soft. Women should be feminine. Women should be loving. They should be. But the truth is, they don't always feel that way. They're not always going to act that way. So that's what you have to prepare for. Because their coldness, their mood swings, it's going to come. You can't get caught off guard by those things. That's why you can't care too much. It almost has to be off and on. Just like them. Because if you're always on but she's off sometimes, this is what causes the friction. Does that make sense? Women always want to know that you love them and you care for them without you actually doing it. So it's like, it's just, you have to satisfy their mind, their feelings. I need to feel like he loves me. I need to feel that. If you can make them feel that without actually doing it yourself, that's perfect, bro. That's where you want to be. You don't want to be too deep into it. You don't want to be doing it too much, bro. You don't want to be doing that. I'm telling you, bro. You're going to fail. You're going to push her away because you're coming on too much. You're doing too much. You're trying to love on her too much. You're trying to be too consistent with her when she's a female, and she's not going to feel the same consistency that you're going to feel. It's going to be different. So prepare for it. The best way to prepare for it is understanding it. Now you're prepared because you understand it, but you actually have to understand it. I can tell this to some guys, bro, and they still don't get it. They still don't get it. They still mess up. They still get their feelings involved. They still go in too much. Women are, bro, sometimes women are savages. They can pull you into some shit, and all of a sudden you're feeling something. You're catching some feelings. All that kind of stuff is happening, bro. You almost have to view them like they're an optical illusion. Because they are. A female, bro, is an optical illusion. That might sound crazy to some people and to some women. Some women might even laugh at that. Hee hee ha ha. Laugh all you want, but the truth of the matter is, every time you deal with a woman, they're never who they pretend to be at first. It's different. It ends up being different. Every time. It's different. The consistency, no. And that's fine. That's fine. Guys, that's fine. You just have to know that. Because we're trying to do you guys right. We are trying to love you guys, but it's like we do too much. We don't do it enough. La 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 la. So that's the thing. Once you hit that point where you realize you really cannot win with a woman, you just gotta just let things be, bro. She is that way. Okay. You guys understand, bro, how fast a woman can become so addicted to you it's not even funny, where she cannot even live her life without you. She is so invested. She feels so much towards you. It's not even funny. It's not even funny, bro. You are like her oxygen. You make her feel, bro, ways that guys she might even talk to, they cannot make her feel that way. You can. They cannot. You do it for her, bro. You do things, I'm telling you right now, other guys do not do. You're just different like that. Most guys, bro, have no clue what they're doing. And we've all been there. I've been there. You guys have been there. Some of you guys are still there. A lot of you guys, I would argue, is probably still there. And maybe some of you aren't so naive and you have no clue what you're doing. You have some clue what you're doing. Maybe not all the way just yet. It takes time. It takes time. It's a process. And once you get more experience and you go through the process, things start to look real nice. Real good. Real good. And you start to have the success you want. It's amazing. It's incredible. That's all any guy could ever ask for. Success with beautiful women. Yeah. So in order to do that, you gotta fail. You gotta fail. You gotta learn. You gotta realize. You gotta go through the times where you're pissed. You're pissed because you got lied to. You're pissed because you did everything right, but you didn't. You just thought you did because you were lied to. That's what pisses you off the most. You feel stupid. You did way too much. You've been doing too much. You've been dipping. You've been dodging. But guess what? We back. Now we back. those are the things you got to go through. It's pretty stupid, bro. I know one thing. My future son or sons, God willing, or daughter, or anybody, they will learn this kind of stuff. I will teach, let's say, for example, if I do have one or both, hypothetically, I will teach my daughter what she has to do to protect herself and how to be with men. The men she's going to deal with the men she's going to date, how to be. And what she does with that is what she does with that. Because I know one thing. We're all young at one point. We're all a teenager. Your daughter's going to go out. You're not going to know what's going to happen. When you have a son, he's going to be a teenager. And he's going to go out. And you're not going to know what's going to happen. You can teach them, which is good. Because you should, still. But they're still going to do what they're going to do. That is for sure. But it's good to lay out a general outline of, you're letting them know about the genders that they're going to deal with. You're going to let them know what they have to do, what they should watch for, all this stuff. Very important. Were we told any of this shit? No. We're told, oh, just date a sweet, sweet woman. Some sweet, sweet girl. Just date some sweet, sweet girl. Treat her right. Get her flowers. Do all this shit. And it bites you. And it pisses you off after you get bit. The whole time you thought you had Cinderella up in a castle by, and you were getting her flowers and saving her and doing all this shit. And you get bit. Hell, just the other night I thought I was Cinderella up in a fucking castle by, a house filled with women. I told that to my buddy on the phone while I was up there, and he was just dying laughing by. He was just dying laughing because this shit happened. Don't even bro. I got a story for the ages, but I don't know. I can't really tell it here. I mean, I can. Just not right now. Maybe on a live. Maybe on a future Patreon. Yeah. Some crazy shit, bro. Crazy shit. Yup. But anyways, guys, yeah. Women want to think in their minds that you do care, you do love her, but they don't want you to actually be doing that shit, man. Like it's insane. That makes it easy for us, though. That actually makes it easy for us. If you just know this shit, bro. Your life gets easier. You don't have to do so much. You don't have to invest so much. You do less. The less you do, the more they actually with you, bro. The more you do, the more you try, the more you give her gifts, the more you take her out, the more you love her and show her how much you love her with your actions, the less she likes you. The more of that stuff you do, the less she likes you. And here comes the women, bro. Not true. Not true. Then, how do the guys at the clubs and stuff do nothing? Not a thing. They're just there, bro. They show up. They're looking good. And you get to take a young female's hand at the end of the night. And you've done nothing. And she just takes your hand and you go home with her. Then why is that? You guys understand how many guys are in her DMs, caring about her, talking to her, keeping up with her, all that shit? And you just were there. You don't care. You don't even know who it is. What's going on? You don't even know who it is. But she sees you and she likes that. I need this. She likes you. She's going with you. She don't like the other guys. She likes you. That's who. So yeah, I hope you guys understand this video, bro. You know what, like, I believe I just explained this better than just about anybody. Bro, once you get the hang of this shit's too easy, bud. This shit is too easy. But when you're young, you're naive, you're lied to, this shit's hard. You gotta learn. You guys hear that? That was my fucking stomach and it's growling. Damn, I am starved to death. But yeah, guys, that's the video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys can learn something from this and take something from this. If you guys want a one-on-one coaching session, the links are in the description box under all my videos on YouTube, so you can check that out. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification, like the video, come follow me on IG if you want. God willing, God bless, and we'll see y'all at the top.